What up, Cowboys Nation? How y'all doing out there? I missed y'all a lot. I know that a lot has been going on, but we decided that we're gonna go through with the show anyway. My boy Elton will be joining a little bit later. I sent the invite, so he should be coming in soon. But we got a jam-packed show for you guys today. And until Elton gets on the line, I'll discuss the latest show that I had actually that I put out. Not show, but I did a video actually on the power rankings as far as the possibilities of who will get at number 58. And there's a lot of possibilities right now. The Cowboys have left room for a lot of imagination. So what I've tried to do was I've tried to capture everything that they've pretty much been talking about, all of the visits, all of Cowboys draft talk out there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on right now. Stephen Jones and those guys are ready. We're a little less than a week out, so most everybody's draft boards and stuff like that are pretty much ready. So I'm pretty much ready too, man. I'm ready to get it over with because I'm ready to get our draft done because I know that Will McClay and those boys will do an outstanding job. They always do when it comes to draft, whether or not we like the players or not. They always find a way to get the players that we need as far as of recent history because a lot of the players are homegrown and, they become starters and they become really good players for us. So we need as far as – sorry about that. So right now my power rankings were my number 5 was Chauncey Gardner-Johnson out of Florida. A DB has a lot of flexibility, and I think that the flexibility is something that the Cowboys could really use right now, being that, we don't know what our corner situation is going to be like. Byron's going to demand a new deal. Eventually, Cheeto is going to demand a new deal. Eventually, Anthony Brown probably most likely won't be on this team next year. You got Jordan Lewis coming up. So, right now we might have to fit a hole. Might have to fit there might be a void or whatnot. So why not get a guy that can play both? He can play both the safety and the slot corner. And that's what Chauncey Gardner-Johnson gives us. Number 4 is Taylor Rapp. I know that he started out this offseason probably being the number 2 safety consensus-wise on a lot of boards, Deontay Thompson being number 1. If you guys haven't been following the draft as of late, both of those guys have definitely dipped back in as far as what their rankings are, what scouts are looking for, especially Taylor Rapp. I think that if he ran at least a 4.6, I think you're talking about maybe the top 2 safety in the draft, being that he ran a 4.74 to 4.78. I don't know if a lot of people, being that he's not really a guy that's a rangy type of guy, he's more of a box guy, not sure how many guys or how many GMs want to use their first round pick on that. You're more than likely looking at second round, maybe middle to end of the second round. And if he falls, far enough where the Cowboys might be able to make a play on him, might make a lot of sense. Number 3, Damien Harris, who actually jumped on my board. I knew that there was some interest there, but Stephen Jones has really reiterated over the last week or so the importance of the backup running back role on this team, letting you guys know that he is not happy with how things are playing out right now. What's going on, JR? He's not happy with how the running back position is, going. So let me go ahead and invite Elton again, but I'll keep going. Damien Harris is probably one of the top 2 running backs on a lot of people's boards. So if you're looking at value and if a lot of the safeties are off the board, then, you're kind of stuck there with a lot of the safeties being off the board. You don't necessarily have a defensive lineman pegged there. Having some technical difficulties a little bit. Sorry, guys, because YouTube did make an update, and I talked to Mark Holmes right before I got on, and he's having some technical difficulties as well. So he let me know that he's working on that right now. He's going to be watching the show. He's watching right now, and I'm actually doing this show before he does his. Make sure that you guys tune into his live stream tonight also at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Well, not, I'm sorry, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. But let me get back into it. Damian Harris, he actually does everything well. If you look at what Emmitt Smith was, how Emmitt Smith was, he wasn't fast, he wasn't fleet of foot, he wasn't the strongest. But that's the type of running back that Damian Harris is, kind of like a Mark Ingram. You know, there was a lot of similarities to Mark Ingram and Emmitt Smith coming out. I think Damian Harris has really good vision, breaks tackles pretty good. I think that it could be a really good thing. If, you know, I think that 58's a little too rich, but you never know if things play out the way they are. I don't know if the Cowboys want to trade back this draft, being that they don't have a first-round pick. So Damian Harris, you're looking at him right there. What's going on, Damo, Nate Brown, Manster? What's going on, guys? So number 2, Juan Thornhill, who is hot on a lot of people's radar. He's so hot on radars that he could possibly go first round. I talked about that in the video. Jay Sternberger is actually my number 1, being that, you know, tight end is a sneaky need. I know that a lot of people are talking about, well, we got Blake Jarwin. We got Dalton Schultz. We just got Jason Witten back. Well, I'm just going to ask you guys this question. If the Cowboys were as confident in the tight end position as us fans are, why is tight end a position of need? Tight end has been a position that they've been looking at just as much as they've been looking at safety. I know that a lot of people, I know that safety is the number 1 need on this board. Safety, absolutely. I'm with you guys. Trust me. If we can get the safety that we want at 58, we're not talking about any other position. We're not talking about any other position. But the Cowboys do not feel as confident about the tight end position as you may think. Being that, again, I keep talking about it. Jay Sternberger was part of the 30 visits. Jay Sternberger, they had a private workout. They saw him at the combine. They're as confident in that prospect. I know that people don't want to hear it, but it looks very similar to how Leighton Vander Esch was last year. You know, last year. So it looks very, so like a lot of us, I was one of them. Last year I said, I do not want Leighton Vander Esch. I want one of those receivers. Receiver was a need for all of us. That was everybody's number 1 need. And they had 2 of the best receivers on the board. They had Calvin Ridley and DJ Moore, and they did not pick them. And we were all scratching our heads. Part of the reason maybe that they didn't pick them, because Michael Gallup was still on the board, and they really liked Michael Gallup. There's probably some defensive linemen out there that they really, really, really like that none of us really like. We're all on, oh, Dexter Lawrence if he falls to us, or all this stuff. Like, the Cowboys are very calculated with their approach, and as of the last couple of years, they have been really good at the 2nd round pick after the first. This year, it'll be, our first pick will be number 58. So we got to hit on 90 to make number 58 look so much better than what makes so much risk off that first pick that we have. So there you have it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, number 5. Taylor Rapp, number 4. Damian Harris, number 3. Juan Thornhill, number 2. Jay Sternberger, number 1. All right. So now we're going to touch on the Cowboys schedule. And, you know, the video is titled Dallas Cowboys 2019 Schedule Released. Is it a gift or is it a curse? And for me, when I look through it, I actually believe it's more of a blessing than it is a curse. More of a blessing. And I know that there's, you know, the viral video of Skip Bayless out there saying that we're going to go 12-4 or whatnot. You know, he very well could be right. He very well could be right. I still believe that the Cowboys are the best team in the division. I believe the Cowboys will repeat as division champions. I don't think anybody in the division has done anything to surpass what we've done. Washington is in turmoil. They're still trying to figure out who their quarterback is going to be. Right now, it looks like Case Keenum, which I don't believe is better than Alex Smith. But, you know, we'll see. I think that the Redskins are still trying to work out a deal to get Josh Rosen. who the Cardinals still are working out deals, and they probably will be working them out until draft day. So, the Redskins have high interest there, but other than that, they did not really improve anywhere else. They haven't improved anywhere else, and they were a bad team last year. So, it's probably going to take a miracle and a lot of injuries for them to be in the top spot of the division. But right now, I do not see the Washington Redskins as a threat. The New York Giants, they just got rid of their second best player, who is definitely an elite talent at his position, at Odell Beckham. Who knows what they do with the draft picks? And it's also GM lying season. But it looks like the Giants GM is standing behind Eli Manning. That doesn't mean that they won't go out there and draft Dwayne Haskins. That doesn't mean that at all, because they very well could be saying that to let your guard down, and then boom, they sign the best quarterback in the draft. Or they go and get the best quarterback in the draft. Yeah, I said it. I think that Dwayne Haskins is better than Kyler Murray. I said that, and based off of my viewing their tape, looking at their pro day, looking at their abilities and what each of the guys can do, I think that Dwayne Haskins is head over shoulders a better prospect than Kyler Murray. But that's neither here nor there, because if the Giants don't take him, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. But if you look at the Giants, they have not gotten better in this offseason. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's a race for last place between Washington and the Giants. And I think that the Giants are winning it by a landslide. I think that the Redskins still have some pieces that could possibly put together a better year, because if you look at it, they started the year last year, I believe, like 4-2 or something like that. So the Redskins, you never know, man. Injuries hit them hard last year, so I'm not going to completely count them out. I'm just going to say right now they don't look as much of a threat. They put together a good draft. They might be a threat. But the Philadelphia Eagles are probably the second best threat as far as the division goes. We played them pretty close last year. They have Carson Wentz returning. They just got Deshaun Jackson back. They put together a couple pieces. I don't think that they're better than what we are, but I will not sit here and say that I believe that the Eagles will be a cakewalk. We'll probably split games this year, just like we normally do. Last year we swept them, but that doesn't normally happen. We're probably about 1-1, or we sweep them or they sweep us like every other year. So we'll see. But the first week we got the Giants, and I told you guys I don't think they're a threat. I think that we beat their ass week 1. So we're looking at week 1. For me, we're looking at a W. Us against Washington in Washington, which Mark Holmes has announced he will be doing a big-ass tailgate. And that's the name I'm going to call it, the big-ass tailgate. The Dallas Cowboys big-ass tailgate, where he's partnered with the Cowboys Experience. And Mark will be doing that tailgate on September 15th. The game's at 1 p.m. So if I had to guess, my man Elton's coming on the line now. Jumping into the script. Real quick, week 1, Giants.
Win.
Yeah, I had that one to win too. I said that we're going to beat their ass. Beat their ass on America's Game of the Week. America's ass whooping of the week is what it's going to be. All right, so can you do me a favor and pull up? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
All right. Do you have the ability to pull up the schedule?
I can pretty much I've almost remembered it off the top of my head.
All right, cool. Because I want to also give some feedback to the fans out there too. And I got to go back and forth with my phone. But week 2 with the Redskins, I was saying Mark is having a big ass tailgate. Shit, maybe you might want to come down from Vegas that week, man. Be a big tailgate out in FedEx. The dumpster fire is what I like to call it.
So and that is what that stadium is, a damn dumpster.
So what do you see for that week?
W.
I see a W too, man. Like I said, gift or a curse, what's the schedule going to be like? It's looking more and more like a gift right now. But you know,
right now,
because I've been there before. I've been there before, and I'm just gonna let you guys know. Worst case scenario, if I got an think about the game. I'm gonna count it as a loss because you know sometimes shit happens. Not to curse so much, but you know sometimes things happen. Dolphins.
win.
Yeah, the Dolphins some trash. And they don't have a quarterback. And if they get a quarterback, the quarterback's gonna be getting his ass whooped.
I think they are trying to tank.
Possibly. Yeah, for Taylor. For Taylor? Or for Tua?
Tua, yeah, I think they're trying to tank.
I think they can tank the next 2 years, bro. So, I mean, we'll see. Cowboys at Saints. I have to go to L on that one, bro.
I'll probably go L.
Yeah, it's on NBC prime time. We have not been favorable. It's not been favorable for us in New Orleans as of late.
Yeah, we always lose on some crazy shit.
Damn, CJ Spiller ain't done nothing in his career. Overtime catch in house on us. Was it a house or was it a catch or a pitch? Can't even remember.
Will Route.
I just remember seeing his ass run. I was like, oh my God. You let this dude do this. He ain't done nothing since.
He ain't done that all game.
Did he do anything his whole career? Damn. We got the Packers at Dallas. You game, right?
Yep, it's the game I'm going to.
Okay, if you guys want to meet Elton will be at the Cowboys Packers game on at 4:25 on October 6th. So for me, I'm going to count that as a win.
Me too. I think it's a win.
All right, cool. So right now, we both have the Cowboys at 4-1. Cowboys at the Jets. 4:25.
You know
win.
The Jets is one of them teams where I think they're gonna be better than what they was last year. Right now, I'm tossing that up. In my head, I'm thinking it's a W, but it's gonna be a game we'll mess around and lose in real life.
Oh, it's gonna be a game that it looks like we're supposed to beat their ass and they're gonna jump out on us. The only reason that I'm so confident in the win is you got to look at Marinelli's track record. And I know it's Chris Rashad, but you got to look at the track record against young ass quarterbacks. And Sam Darnold is still pretty young. Even Andrew Luck, when Andrew Luck was really, really good, what did we do to him? We tore his ass up the first time we played him. So for me, I look at the track record against young quarterbacks, and Darnold, you know, he could come out guns a-blazing early, but I don't know if he's is experienced enough to be as patient that you have to be patient against us. You know what I mean?
But if I look at the Jets, yeah, they got Le'Veon, but I don't really respect their receiving corps and tight ends, not unless they do something in the draft. So I think we should win that game.
All right. Eagles at Cowboys.
I'm gonna give us a L there.
Okay. So Elton has an L.
But it is funny. It seemed like lately the road team always wins in this rivalry. Other than last year because we swept them. But if you really, because we ain't lost in Philly since 2011.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got a good point there.
It's usually the road team who wins this game.
For me, I think that, but when we normally get them early, which this is the week before, right? When we normally early, we normally beat them. It's normally when they're around Thanksgiving, and then we get them like week 16 or something, that it's a little tough. The Eagles normally, if you look at their track record, they're not as good. They're normally a team that gets stronger.
Better.
Yeah. So for me, I'm going to count it as a W. But you got the loss. So let me see. So I got Elton. You got win, loss, win. loss. So right now I got
in the damn Dak era, we are usually pretty good at home.
In the Dak era, we don't really lose games we're supposed to win. Think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I can't think of a time like how the hell we lose this game. We pretty much win all the games we're supposed to win in the Dak era.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think about that because, like, all of it, you can point back to that one bad year where we were 9-7. We were supposed to lose those games. We were supposed to lose them. We lost Zeke, Tyron, Sean Lee,
and Dan Bailey, all at the same time.
Now, us being fans, of course we wanted to win, but I mean, the harsh reality of it is, for the most part, we were outgunned in all of those games. So we got after that, we got the Giants on Monday night. Oh, we're gonna beat that.
Win. Unless the Giants show me something different, I am not respecting them right now. That is a W to me.
Yeah. Then we got another primetime game Sunday night. We got the Vikings.
Win. Kirk Cousins is the quarterback. Win.
Absolutely. This one right here is a trap game for me.
The Lions game?
Yeah. See, for me, I gotta say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta say 8-1 at this point. And we go to the Lions at 1:00. I'm going with an L.
Yeah, that is a lose type game.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Don't tell CJ I said it, but I got the Lions beating us, dog. Okay, and then the next.
I actually can't come. No, we're done. I can't do it.
You're not giving that?
I can't do it. But trust me, we are right here. But I can't do it. I can't.
All right, I'm gonna exit out, and you got the win. All right. So now we got the Patriots Sunday.
Loss.
I know. I got us losing 2 in a row. You got us losing that one.
Yeah, because usually by November the damn Pats is rolling.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be a good game where damn Brady gets the ball last and damn they score a touchdown or damn kick a field goal to beat us. Now I don't think we getting our ass whooped or anything like that, but I think it'll be sort of like it was in 2011. They go down with 6 seconds left and score the game-winning points.
Yeah, and then what'll happen is fans will somehow blame Dak Prescott or errant throw in the second quarter or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, did you damn see that throw he damn missed in the first quarter? We damn would have won if we got that. Okay.
Yeah. So you got Patriots loss. I got Patriots loss. Whoo! Now it's sauce time. Buffalo coming in for Thanksgiving. I believe Mark Holmes said, what did he say? Buffalo. He said Buffalo turkey.
Buffalo. Oh yeah, that's a W.
Yeah, no bull. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, but I might have to have Mark send me some of those wings to celebrate us tearing Cole Beasley ass up. Because I, for a fact, know in training camp, our corners was locking his ass up. So he don't got nothing that I'm really afraid of. I mean, it is what it is. You guys know what it is. I've been saying we got to cut this guy cut Cole Beasley since last year because I felt that we could have done better at the slot position. So I'm going to stand by what I say. I got to win. What do you got, a win or a loss?
Win.
Okay, so my eyes were back on track, and for your eyes we're back on track coming off the loss to the Patriots. It's a tough one. I'm going to have to go L on this one, but the Bears, Thursday night, 8:20 in Chicago.
I'm going to go W.
I can see why. Because there was, I think, one Thursday night game, or it was a Monday night game, where we completely got our ass waxed. And then one Monday night, one primetime game out there early in the week, we whooped their ass.
It was 2014.
Yeah. But what year did we get our ass bust? Was it
2013? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we played out there back to back, and so I got us. I mean, I just think that Chicago is a really good team.
I think they are. I think
They're just starting to get things together.
I like than their weapons. I think it'll be like a 20-17 type game, and I like our running game better. I just think our offense is better. While their defense is a notch better than ours, probably. I actually think our offense is just way better than theirs.
For me, I agree with you. I definitely agree. And if this was like the Super Bowl at a neutral site, or if this was in Dallas, I got us beating them. I just got the cold weather being a factor. And
I don't even. I'm not even because when I thought about it, I was like, we are built for cold weather. We got a practicing O-line, a damn good running game. I mean, either way, it actually wouldn't shock me, but it's a game I think we win.
But let me ask you a question, because see, a game like this, the kicking game matters. Damn, well, you know what? Never mind, because they got a ass kicking game too.
We're gonna be going for 2.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, with the wind swirling and how cold it is, and it's really hard to strike in that weather. So I could definitely see it being a low scoring game, but you know, the kicking game matters, and I'll give them
because I don't think
slight edge as it stands right now. Now, if we have a solid draft or whatnot, and you know, we go ahead and we get us a better kicker, you know, things could change. But for now, I got a loss. You got to win. Rams.
Because I didn't look at it as I don't think Tariq Cohen's gonna pound us to death in a cold weather game.
Okay, got you. So, Rams at the Cowboys, December.
Win.
I gotta win too, man. You know why I gotta win? Probably for the same. I gotta win.
Because I know we want them.
Huh?
I know we want them.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what else too? I said this before. Jason Garrett does not feel the same thing twice in a row. He don't do it. Unless it come down to that one time where he iced our kicker 2 weeks in a row, something like that. For the most part, he does not make the same mistakes twice in a row, at least. So I think that the Rams will be a built-up game, and who knows, by then, maybe this is flexed to Sunday night. Because, I mean, it's absolute fireworks. But we'll see. I got us winning that one. You got us winning that one. So the Eagles. So you got the Cowboys winning at the Eagles in week 16. I got
it.
I flip-flopped it this time. So I got us winning the home one, and I got us losing the away one.
It is possible that happens.
Yep. Okay, so right now I have us at 5 losses. You got us at about did you make a decision on the Detroit game?
Give it an L.
Okay. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got us losing 4 right now. I got us losing 5. Washington at Dallas, W. Because I think we need to get.
Yeah, I think more like because I think playoff seasons probably be because I think us, the Eagles, the Bears, and the Saints and the Rams are going to be pretty damn close in damn record wise. So I think it's a game we'll need. So I think we'll win that game.
My bad. It was the Jets game. I think you had the win or the loss. I think you picked the Lions game. You didn't remember. You was like I ain't going out like that. It was the Jets game. My bad. So win or loss, Jets.
I'm give me the win for the Lions and L for the Jets.
Okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got us going 12-4. I got us going 5. So right now it looks like we both believe that the schedule is a plus. At first, when I was looking at the opponents, like without it being scheduled, I was a little iffy because it looked a lot tougher. But the way that it shapes out, I think that we don't have too many tough games back to back based on last year's teams, which for a first place schedule, that's all you can really ask for. Normally we got tough game after tough game after tough game, and we're talking about stretches. As to the Cowboys got to go 2-2 during the stretch of 3-1 or whatever. And I don't really see that this much in this schedule.
I think the best. I forgot who said it is imperative we start off real fast. We actually usually don't do that.
You got a good point.
We actually usually are, even though we are lately, we've been a good November, December team. And then we are going through the motions in September and October.
Okay, true. So look, we got quite a bit of the fans on right now. So what I'll do is I'm going to open it up for Q&A. But before I do that, I just want to let everybody know that Mark Holmes is going live at 9. He's going on the hour after we finish. I'm going to try and close things out at around 8:50, 8:55 my time. And so Thursday night will be a draft party at Lucky's in the Springfield area. So if you are in the area, come through, meet the crew, me, E2 Blue, Michael Anthony Fitness, Mark Holmes. We're going to be at Lucky's. We're going to be streaming live. We're going to be watching the first round. And Mark will give you the details for the rest of the draft. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get some Q&A out of the way, guys. So I'm going to go down the list, and man, a lot of people have been chatting. We say what's up to the people out there. I already said what's up to JR, Nate, Damo, X Factor. What's going on, Antoine Tate, Chad, Meticulous Cowboys, Stevie Mack, Manster, William P. Let's see who else. What's up, Carol? Damn it, Carol. Ori, what's going on? Quest Cowboys, Deuce. What up, Deuce? I'm glad. You know, Deuce was actually one that I had to. He said that I changed his mind as to. He said I changed his mind as to us getting a tight end. So, see, Mark Holmes is on there. Mark Holmes is on. I hope that he heard my plug. Let's see. You there, Elton?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so we said what's up to the people already. So we open it up for Q&A.
And I'd like to make an announcement.
Is it the announcement we've been waiting for? Let's go.
It is the announcement we've been waiting for. I've created my channel. It's going to be called Real Talk Vegas Cowboys.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So look, since you're going to be Real Talk Vegas Cowboys, so what we doing for the draft then? I know we ain't got there yet, but we got to do something big for your channel out there, man. Got to.
Yeah, because Thursday I am going to the movies, but Friday we can definitely do something. I actually still got to figure all this stuff out, but
yeah, I mean, take it one day at a time. I'm still figuring it out as well. I get a lot of tips and stuff from Mark, and what I'll do is, since you know you my boy, we're gonna find a way to get you in the Cowboys conglomerate. I'm gonna talk to Mark. We're gonna get you in the group chat. We're gonna get you started the right way, man. So that's some good stuff right there. And Mark, if you're still on the channel, man, what you think? By the way, Mark got his software rolling, so he should be good to go. Let's see. Cowboys X Factor said he loved the beard that I have. I should keep growing it. Well, you know, not unfortunately, it's a gift and a curse. Like my father, he had a beard. He has a beard. He's had a beard ever since all of the pictures I look back. Damn near he's 11 and had this damn beard. So not like but like I unfortunately I'm one of those people that if I shave, I'm gonna have to keep shaving every 12 hours or
Eh,
something. I'm gonna keep growing back. So I gotta keep coming up with creative ways to grow my beard. So I mean, there's a couple of ways. So I switch it up every now and then. Eventually, I'll probably cut this down for the summer because it's a little hot. But appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Okay, so Ori said Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator, running JG playbook, no less than 10-6. How do you feel about that comment?
I mean, because this is all hypotheticals. We don't know who's gonna get hurt. We don't even know which teams, because who we looking at as a good team may be a bad team. Who we looking at as a bad team may be a good team. So as it looks now, I mean, I don't think we're gonna be a bad team, not unless we just lose a whole bunch of players. So 10-6 is possible because one of them wins could easily be a loss because we can easily lose to Green Bay if damn Aaron Rodgers is on. It's a game I'm counting as a win, but Eli might pull the rabbit out of his ass somehow and beat us. I mean, even the Redskins, especially in DC, they gonna really play us hard then. So I mean,
We owe them an ass whooping in DC, but you know what? They front runners too, so that one might be a little bit tougher than what it really looks like. As I was saying before you got on the line, you know they had injuries last year, but they started off pretty. They started off what 4-2.
yeah, because we damn couldn't tackle AP for shit in that game.
I know tore his ass up in the other one though, in Dallas.
But them damn Pleasant refs helped them out. I don't care what they say.
Absolutely, we know that. We know that, bro. We know that. Cowboys X Factor asked, "Do you have a link to your channel yet?"
Probably not. I don't know. No.
What's your name? First, you said Real Talk Vegas Cowboys.
Yeah. Let me go on your YouTube real quick.
Okay, got you. So he's set up right now. He probably can still talk. X Factor says Mark Holmes. These Cowboys YouTubers are great. Appreciate that, X Factor. Definitely. JR says, bro, every time the Cowboys play the Pats, the Cowboys win. I don't know about that, bro. I think they didn't reeled off probably like the last, I think, 4 against us. I think the last time we beat them, Darren Woodson got a key interception in that game. And that's the last time I think we beat the Pats. Damn. If you look back at it, the last time we beat the Pats is when Darren Woodson was in his prime. That's a long ass time. But I also remember when we went against the Pats, we lost that one. It was a battle of him and Bill Belichick. Then when that year we were really, really good, they had Randy Moss and we had T.O. We had that battle. We lost that one. Then we lost one up in New England where I believe Romo had already had the game won, but then the defense gave up a drive late in that game. We lost that one. And then we lost the recent one when Brandon Wheaton was the quarterback. I remember flying out to Texas and watching that game with my homeboy, and he's a Pats fan. The same one on the draft night that laughed me out when we got Leighton Vander Esch. But I went to his house, and we got our ass spanked with Brandon Wheaton as the quarterback. So I'm fairly certain they drilled off at least the last 4 against us.
We ain't beat them in the Brady Belichick era.
Damn, dude. Well, you know what, though?
It's about that time, though.
It is. Dak breaks a lot of streaks.
Because if you look at Dak record versus elite quarterbacks, the only elite quarterback he's really lost to is Aaron Rodgers. And damn, could have won both of those games. And damn, he lost a lot.
Yeah, true. I don't care. I was about to say Phillip Rivers, but Luck and Phillip Rivers to me are about in the same class, probably tier 2. I don't think they're elite. I don't have Luck as elite. Phillip Rivers, I think, is probably a little bit at this point. Phillip can turn it back on, man. I don't see him slowing down no time soon, and he don't really move but 2 steps anyway. got that weird ass sidearm throw, man. Phillip Rivers probably can play another 4 or 5 years, bro. Let's see. All right, so he asked the question, and let me ask it now. Do you think we can sweep the East?
No, we're gonna lose one game. I think we're gonna split with Philly. I mean, because we went 5-1 the last 2 years in the East.
Yeah, the last two or the last. Where did we go the year? I think the last three. I think, right?
Because Dak's rookie year we went 3-3.
We did.
Yeah, because the Giants swept us in damn 2 close games, and then
you're absolutely right. I'm glad you brought that up. I remember that. And then
then the last game we just said whatever. We don't care.
Yeah, for the life of me, I don't know why they just didn't let Romo have the rest of that game. We would have burned their ass up. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Deuce says, now at 58, would you agree we need someone who can play right away?
Yeah.
I agree with that. Because the only position I think that you would sit if you were to draft at 58, which we damn sure ain't drafting, is quarterback. But everything else, tight end, defensive lineman. Actually, you know what? We get a running back, he'll kind of have to sit, but he's going to play. He's not going to be a starter. If play right away means you got to have an impact role, I think a running back could have an impact role, but obviously you're going to sit down because we have the best running back in the game. So, let's see what else. They say corners a sneaky need. We might draft a corner at 58, and that would not surprise me. They've been looking at corners. We just don't believe they'll get a corner. But don't that seem something we would do?
Yeah, because you don't never have enough corners.
Absolutely. And then you look at like I said, you look at the situation as far as contracts go. You got to have somebody in case, you can't get a deal done with Byron. I think we will get a deal done with Byron. The more I was thinking about it, I think that with the salary cap jumping up, and then you're going to have 2022 where they have the TV deal thing or whatnot, you're going to have a lot more money as far as the cap and stuff goes. So I think that Byron probably will get re-signed, but, never know what happens. Somebody goes down. They don't like Jordan, obviously. And
yeah, no, they don't. I can see Jordan Lewis as a draft day trade.
But it's like for what though? Like, would you give up a fourth? I mean, like, would a team give up? I don't think they give up a fourth. I think a team, he's probably looking at fifth or sixth.
I think Jordan Lewis would be included in the draft move up. All right, we want to jump 8 spots. We will give you Jordan Lewis also.
Okay, so let me ask you this question because Damo says this and I disagree. But he says Stephen Jones doesn't want to draft now that Witten is back. How do you feel about that?
Says what?
He said that Stephen Jones doesn't want to draft a tight end now that Witten is back.
Oh, I disagree with that. I mean, we all know my preference at number 58. I think I say it all the time. I think Jay Sternberger would be the best pick we can do at 58. Because Witten's only playing this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. If Stephen Jones felt that way, why in the hell did they still do a private workout with Jay Sternberger? Why in the hell did they still bring him in for a private visit? This is all after Witten had signed his deal. You know what I mean? Plus, you had the combine. Like, I don't know how else to tell you. They're looking at a tight end. If they can get the tight end at 58, if it makes sense, they're going to draft the tight end. They're going to draft the tight end in this draft regardless, whether it be Dawson Knox. There's a couple of other guys. They're looking at tight end as much as they're looking at safety. I couldn't disagree with that statement anymore. I think that the Cowboys are looking at a tight end.
Absolutely.
See,
to me, them actually inviting Jace on all these private workouts and visits tells me if he's there and say the safety they want isn't there, he would be the
he's
pick.
going to be the pick if the safety that they don't.
He's
going to be the pick.
I think if all things are equal, they are going to pick a safety over the tight end. But if Thornhill, Abram, Rapper are gone and damn Jason's on the board, I think they'll pick him. Not unless they in love with one of these D linemen like Jalen Ferguson or something like that, which I then really can't tell. I think they like Jace more than anybody on the D line, but I know safety's probably their preferred route.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got time for one more question. I think that Ori said, do you think Dallas will acquire a few 6th-round picks this draft? I don't know. I'm not sure if he's saying like for next year or, you know.
I'm about to say because as of right now, we don't have any. We actually wouldn't be in line for any comp picks because everything we lost, we actually gained.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, we would have to cut somebody and they get signed in order for us to be eligible for a comp pick. So as of right now, we don't have any comp picks for next year.
All right, so let's try this again. One last comment from Damo. He said Brian Broader said we are hunting 3 techs in this draft. He's absolutely right. We are. I don't think that they're hunting a 3 tech at 58 though. I think that they're looking more so at I forget the guy's name, Tristan Hill.
Tristan Hill.
Tristan Hill is definitely somebody that they brought in for a visit. He's looking like he's around the 90 range. So I think that a lot of people have that on the board. So I think that Tristan is probably a good look at number 90, and I think that they like him between him and Gerald Willis. All right, but yeah, I mean that's all I got for all we got for today. Make sure you tune in to Mark Holmes's live show. I actually like the Friday nights. What do you like the Fridays?
Yeah, I like Fridays, and I commented it in the chat. So if you want to click subscribe, please do. I haven't put out a video yet, so.
All right, yeah, definitely. Make sure you guys subscribe to Elton's channel. Man, we have some great discussions, and I can't wait to see what he wakes up and does live videos and sees what other stuff that he has drummed up in his brain. So make sure you guys tune in to Mark Holmes' channel and make sure you get a subscription to Elton's channel. All right. Peace out, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, and hit that bell each time content. All right. Peace.